At the hotel, your room number decides more than where you sleep. The elevator opens, and someone already knows whether you belong upstairs before you even reach the desk. At $20, you are searching for the cheapest bed before midnight. The same lobby can feel like two different worlds. At $25 million, the hotel may be searching for you. Same building, different universe, and the difference starts before check-in. The strangest part is what changes when nobody asks your name. Because hotels are not only selling rooms, they are selling access, certainty, and status. Level 1. The outside room. You book a $39 room 3 exits from the city because the hotel near the airport costs $18 more. Your confirmation arrives instantly, but everything important remains uncertain. Parking, breakfast, Wi-Fi, late checkout, and whether the photograph resembles the room. At this level, the cheapest option can become the most expensive choice when one mistake creates a chain of delays. Your key works after a second attempt. Level 2. The basic room. You get a proper lobby, a clean desk, and a room matching the photograph. Then the small charges begin. Parking, resort fees, bottled water, breakfast, and late checkout fees. Together, they make the advertised price feel fictional. Breakfast cannot be included. Level 3. The recognized guest. Spend enough nights, and the hotel stops seeing a reservation and starts seeing a pattern. Staff begin calculating how much friction you will tolerate. The staff is not judging your taste. They are measuring how much friction you are willing to tolerate. Your room is ready before arrival, your preferences are remembered, and a complimentary upgrade appears without negotiation. Loyalty becomes a prediction of return. Level 4. The suite. At roughly $600 a night, the room is no longer the product. The product becomes frictionless living. Your bags disappear before the elevator, dinner is arranged without a scramble, and a forgotten charger appears before you ask. A staff member notices your 6 a.m. arrival and quietly moves breakfast earlier. The hotel is not necessarily nicer at every level. It is simply more willing to remove obstacles before they become your problem. You are becoming expensive to disappoint. Like this video. If you have ever noticed the difference between advertised luxury and actual access, comment with the highest hotel treatment you have personally experienced, and subscribe for more stories about how money changes everyday life. Level 5. The private floor. At several $1,000s a night, the hotel stops competing on amenities and starts competing on invisibility. You enter through a quieter door, skip the crowded lobby, and find your preferences already waiting inside the room. Your favorite water waits inside. Once the hotel can predict your spending, it can predict your value, and that changes what it protects. Level 6. The penthouse. Now the room itself becomes almost irrelevant. The hotel can close a restaurant table, arrange a car, secure a rare bottle, or change an itinerary because your schedule matters more than the standard operating procedure. The manager answers your message personally. This happens because your inconvenience now carries a measurable cost, and the hotel can no longer afford to treat your time casually. This is where service stops feeling like service and starts feeling like coordination. Level 7. The private hotel. At around $5 million of annual travel and spending, you are no longer merely a guest. You are an account worth designing around. The hotel may create a private arrival, reserve an entire wing, move staff between properties, or negotiate terms that never appear on a public booking page. Your requests become planning assumptions instead of exception. Level 8. The $25 million client. At $25 million, the hotel is not waiting for you to choose a room. At the highest tier, privacy itself becomes part of the itinerary because attention is another inconvenience wealthy guests can outsource. It is trying to become the place your life passes through. An invitation arrives before the public launch, a property manager flies to meet you, and a villa is prepared around your schedule instead of the other way around. Entire experiences are coordinated as one decision. The hotel is no longer selling nights. It is selling control over uncertainty. That is the hidden ladder. The room changes, but the deeper change is who absorbs the inconvenience. At the bottom, you absorb it yourself. At the top, the hotel absorbs it before you ever notice it. And that is why the same marble lobby can feel completely different depending on what your account is worth. Someone compares hotels tonight. Someone else is being asked which villa should be prepared for a weekend that has not been planned yet. Both are buying hospitality, but only one is buying a world arranged around them. The real luxury is reaching a point where problems disappear before they reach you. And once you understand that, hotel pricing starts looking less like a menu and more like a map of who gets protected from friction. The building has become a machine for removing uncertainty.